One October morning, a man dialed 911. His pregnant wife was unconscious in the bathtub. He said he found her like that after a jog. He sounded upset, but calm. Too calm. He didn't pull her out. He didn't perform CPR. And as the call played back later, one thing became clear. He hadn't even tried to save her. At first, it looked like a tragic accident. But the more questions were asked, the darker it got. Behind the perfect image of a pastor and loving husband was a secret that would leave a family destroyed, and a community in disbelief. Philip Grandine seemed like the kind of man any parent would trust with their daughter. Raised in Ontario, he was smart, charming, and deeply religious. By his early 20s, he had already become a pastor, someone people looked up to for guidance, wisdom, and moral clarity. That's when he met Anna. She had come to Canada from the Philippines with her family, chasing a better future. Anna was kind, deeply spiritual, and academically brilliant. She graduated with honors, worked in risk assessment, and carried herself with quiet grace. Even while managing a chronic liver condition, she radiated strength and joy. When Philip and Anna met through church, it seemed like fate. They bonded through faith, love, and a shared vision of building a meaningful life together. Their wedding was simple but sacred, and when Anna got pregnant in 2011, their happiness overflowed. She lovingly called the baby Jelly Ding, already dreaming of life as a mother. But while Anna saw their marriage as a blessing, Philip was hiding something, a darkness that would soon consume everything. Just months before her death, Anna discovered something devastating. Philip was having an affair. And it wasn't just with anyone. The other woman was a member of their church, and Anna's own friend. The betrayal cut deep. But Anna didn't explode with anger. She didn't pack her bags and leave. Instead, she did something few could. She forgave him. She wanted to save the marriage. She believed in redemption. They began couples therapy with a fellow pastor and close friend. Philip agreed to step down from his pastoral duties. He said he wanted to change. He even took a job at a retirement home to start fresh. But behind the scenes, Philip hadn't changed. He simply got better at hiding. The affair continued in secret. Late-night calls, quiet meetups, all while standing next to Anna in church pews, smiling like the perfect husband. Anna wasn't blind. She sensed the lies. And soon, her suspicions would turn into fear. Fear that the man she forgave might actually want her gone. In October 2011, Anna began feeling dizzy, disoriented, and overwhelmingly fatigued. She was rushed to the emergency room. While there, she called her sister with a chilling question. Did Philip put something in my smoothie? He had made her drink that morning, and her body reacted almost immediately. Philip denied it, of course, but Anna's instincts told her something wasn't right. Toxicology reports revealed traces of lorazepam, also known as Ativan, a powerful sedative that should never be given to pregnant women. The dose wasn't lethal, but it was enough to cause severe symptoms. Doctors kept her overnight, and she eventually recovered. No one realized at the time. This wasn't an accident. This was a test run. Philip had access to sedatives at his nursing job. He knew what he was doing. And when the first attempt didn't work, he tried again. 3 days later, October 17th, 2011, Philip called 911 again. His voice was calm. He told the dispatcher he found Anna unconscious in the bathtub. The operator gave step-by-step instructions. Drain the water, pull her out, start CPR. But Philip, a trained nurse, claimed he didn't know how. He said she was too slippery. He never tried to save her. When paramedics arrived, Anna was still submerged. She and her unborn child were both pronounced dead at the hospital. The cause? Drowning. Authorities questioned Philip. He said he'd gone jogging, that he came back and found her like that. But things didn't add up. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs Anna had slipped. And strangely, during the 911 call, splashing sounds continued, proof he never even attempted CPR. And the most disturbing part? After the hospital declared her dead, Philip met his lover and spent the night with her. After Anna's death, suspicions swirled, but it took months before police had enough to act. Investigators quietly gathered evidence. They discovered Philip had searched online. Is 100 milligrams of Ativan fatal? Just days before Anna's collapse. They also found that while Anna was in the hospital, he was browsing escort sites and searching for more about sedatives. A document on his work computer listed patients and their prescriptions, including lorazepam. He had access and opportunity. In 2012, Philip Grandine was arrested for first-degree murder. But the legal battle was long. In the first trial, he was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 15 years. He appealed. A second trial followed in 2019. Another conviction. Another appeal. He stayed out on bail, again and again. Finally, in May 2022, the highest court in Ontario rejected all appeals. The judge ruled he knew the drug's effects. He allowed her to drown. This was criminally negligent. Philip was ordered to serve his full sentence. Anna's sister said he delayed justice with appeals. But Anna never got to appeal her fate. He chose betrayal over love, and it cost her everything. A trusted husband, a respected pastor, and a cold, calculating killer.